Hey everyone, Lisa Pride here for the Florida State League Network, and I'm alongside Dunedin Blue Jays pitcher Trey Yesavage. And thank you so much, Trey, for joining me.
Of course.
All right, we're going to go around the bases, touching them all, four questions. So
Okay.
the first question: it has been almost a year since you were back on the field playing competitive, baseball with the team and pitching, except for the spring breakout game.
hmm
But after your last game, getting drafted, and then taking that time off, what was that like? What did you do? What were you feeling?
At first, I just enjoyed life. Got to take a few weeks off, and then I was back to work. Since I would say beginning of August, just been working for this moment, and I was excited to finally get back out there. I'm just a competitive person, and it was great to go out and compete and just play the game I love to play.
And I've read a little bit about as far as the partial lung collapse and overcoming that. And how did that happen? And how did that, then affect you pitching wise and wanting to get back on the mound to help your team, East Carolina, especially you couldn't participate in conference play, but
Mhm.
regional play was coming up.
Yeah, so it was a dry needling accident. Was getting it done in my scap, and it hit the back of my lung, and had to spend 2.5 days in the hospital and had to miss the conference tournament. But just sitting in that hospital bed, it made me very eager to get back out there and play in a regional and get healthy and play for my team.
Yeah, I'm definitely sure that was a scary moment for you, and then wanting to get back on the mound and be there for your team, especially in an important game like Wake Forest and
Mhm.
regionals. Um, and also, read about as far as you growing up on a farm in Pennsylvania, not really thinking baseball, when you're growing up, more like
Mhm.
football and just having fun with your brothers. What was life like growing up, on a farm in Pennsylvania?
It was a lot of fun. It's actually like our family farm, and my grandparents, my aunt, uncle, cousins, and obviously my family all lived on the property at different parts of it. So our family is very close. Spend every Sunday together having a dinner with my grandmother. But I mean, it was fun growing up, getting to do whatever you want with six boys on the property. It was a lot of fun.
Wow, a lot of definitely fun on the farm and paintball, hunting, just
hmm
having fun. When did baseball come in and start dominating your life, and how? How did you find that you had this talent?
I would say it was my sophomore year of high school. I told my mom that I think I might want to play baseball in college, and I went to a showcase, and this is the first time I was ever on a radar gun. Had a travel ball coach walk up to me, asked me where I was playing. I told him my local junior legion team, and he said, "No, you're not." So I ended up playing for his team, and then I committed to Pittsburgh. Um, and yeah, I would say the sophomore spring is when it started getting very serious for me.
Well, we've touched them all, and I really appreciate you joining me here on Around the Bases.
Thank you so much.